previous video that I uploaded, I talked about the struggles of being a Black K-pop fan and also talked about how a content creator made a video saying that it must be so embarrassing to be a Black K-pop fan because unfortunately, it really is. But you already know I had to talk about professional wrestling too because if you think being a Black K-pop fan is tough and is embarrassing, well, I feel like being a Black pro wrestling fan is just as difficult. But thankfully, I have to say, it isn't as difficult as being a Black K-pop fan because the thing about professional wrestling that I've always appreciated, too, a positive and a negative, is that the industry and the fan base has always been open. And what I mean by that is the professional wrestling industry and fan base has always been very honest about their beliefs and what they think. And it may be for good, and of course, a lot of it's for bad. But at least you get to see this unfiltered and to your face. And I feel like as being a Black K-pop fan, you don't really get to see that because a lot of people in the industry and in the fan base gaslight you and try to belittle you, but also having a smile on their face and act like they're your friend. But at least in the pro wrestling industry and in the pro wrestling fan base, you get to see these terrible behaviors and you get to see it in front of your face and know who not to deal with. So being a Black K-pop fan is a bit more difficult than being a Black pro wrestling fan. But of course, being a Black fan of any form of media is difficult in general. But I have to say, being a Black pro wrestling fan has taught me a lot of things since I was young, and I keep those things with me, especially being a Black K-pop fan and being a Black fan of other forms of media.